I grew up in the church. My family was very involved in the church. My parents were, leaders of Sunday school classes. So we were in church like twice a week at least. And I grew up knowing about Jesus. I had a lot of head knowledge. I knew scripture like nobody's business. But what I didn't understand, this was what I didn't understand at the time, was that I didn't understand who Jesus was. I knew about him, but I didn't know him. So that's kind of how I lived my life. I lived my life as a lukewarm Christian, not really knowing that I was a lukewarm Christian. But I would hear, at the church I went to, it was a pretty big church. We would have, speakers come, they would tell their testimony, and they were so passionate about the Bible and about Jesus. And I kind of didn't understand that because I thought, maybe it's just like a passion or a hobby that they have. Some people are really passionate about football. It's just kind of their thing. So maybe this is just their thing. But it was something that I always thought about and I didn't really understand. So anyways, I was a lukewarm Christian. Okay, so fast forward to actually 2011. I met my best friend, Rachel, who she's my partner on this channel that we have. And so we have anyways, long story how we met. But anyways, we met and she was like this on fire Christian. And she knew that I wasn't, even though I, thought that I was. I thought I was doing everything right. I thought I was like, a good Christian person. So anyways, she would talk to me a lot about God, about Jesus, about the Bible. And it's like, I didn't really understand what she was talking about. It's like I really like her as a person, but man, she really talks about Jesus a lot. So anyways, she knows a lukewarm Christian. She prayed for me for years and years. This was in 2011. Okay, so 2020 comes around. I am sitting in my living room apartment. I'm all by myself. And this is like the supernatural part that happened. So I'm on my phone, literally sitting on my couch in my apartment, scrolling on Facebook, and this photo of Jesus pops up. I forgot who the artist is, but it's like I saw this picture on my phone on Facebook, and it's like this picture came alive. I don't know how else to explain it. When I say like it's supernatural, it was supernatural. The picture like came alive, and it was in that moment Jesus reached down from heaven and he touched me, and I felt this like overwhelming presence of Jesus and who he was or who he is and his love. And literally